कई कई पीढ़ियों ने अखंड अविरत एक निष्ठ प्रयास किया है। आज का ये दिन उसी तप, त्याग और संकल्प का प्रतीक है।
According to the most popular version, which finds mention in government gazettes, Mughal ruler Babur's general 𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗃 constructed a mosque after razing a temple at Ram's birthplace in Ayodhya's Ramko. Religious violence over the site of Babri Masjid in Ayodhya occurred for the first time in 1853. Under the rule of Nawab Wajid Shah of Awadh, the Nirmohis, a Hindu sect, asserted that a Hindu temple had been demolished during Babur's era to make way for the mosque. 6 years later, the Britishers installed a fence to partition the site into 2 sections. Muslims were granted permission to pray within the mosque, while the outer court was designated for Hindu use. In January 1885, Mahant Raghubir Das submitted a request to the Faizabad District Court, seeking approval to construct a canopy on the Ram Chabutra, a raised platform situated outside the mosque. However, the plea was denied. Idol of Lord Ram surfaces inside Babri Masjid. One Gopal Singh Visharad filed a petition before a Faizabad court to worship the deity. Hashim Ansari, a resident of Ayodhya, approached the court saying the idols should be removed and it be allowed to remain a masjid. The government locked the place, but priests were allowed to perform daily puja. A petitioner filed a suit pleading for restoration of the property to Muslims. The Sunni Central Waqf Board filed suit in Faizabad Civil Court declaring Babri Mosque as property of board. A committee, led by the Vishwa Hindu Parishad Party, VHP, was established with the objective of liberating the birthplace of Lord Ram and constructing a temple in his honor. Ayodhya Court orders mosque to be open for Hindus to offer prayers, 1986. Upon a plea by Hari Shankar Dubey, the district judge in Ayodhya issued an order to open the gates of the contested mosque, enabling Hindus to worship there. In response, Muslims formed the Babri Mosque Action Committee in protest. In compliance with the court's directive, the government under Rajiv Gandhi ordered the unlocking of the gates of Babri Masjid. Prior to the court's decision, only a Hindu priest had the authority to conduct an annual puja. Following the verdict, all Hindus were granted access to the site, leading to the mosque assuming a dual role as a Hindu temple. VHP initiated the construction of a Ram temple on the adjacent land to Babri Masjid. Justice Deoki Nandan Agrawal, former VHP vice president, filed a case requesting the relocation of the mosque. Subsequently, 4 pending suits in the Faizabad court were transferred to a special bench of the High Court. Under the leadership of its then president, L.K. Advani, the BJP organized a national Rath Yatra from Somnath in Gujarat to Ayodhya. The primary objective of this rally was to express support for the Ram temple agitation, which was being led by the VHP at that time. The procession included thousands of Karsevaks, or volunteers, affiliated with the Sangh Parivar. Commencing in Somnath, Gujarat, on September 25, 1990, the Yatra traversed numerous villages and cities. Covering an approximate distance of 300 kilometers each day, L.K. Advani, leading the Yatra, frequently addressed as many as 6 public rallies in a single day.
दाहिनी ओर बैठे हुए पूज्य महात्मा संतगण, मंच पर बैठे हुए भारतीय जनता पार्टी के गुजरात प्रदेश के श्री शंकर सिंह जी वाघेला, मंत्रिमंडल के वरिष्ठ सदस्य की इस पवित्र मट्टी को प्रणाम करता हूँ। मैं प्रणाम करता हूँ सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल को, जिन्होंने इस सोमनाथ के मंदिर का निर्माण करवाया, और मैं प्रणाम करता हूँ गुजरात की इस भूमि को, जिसने सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल जैसे महान देशभक्त को जन्म दिया।
On October 23, 1990, then Prime Minister V.P. Singh granted authorization to Lalu Prasad Yadav, the Chief Minister of Bihar, to arrest L.K. Advani, then BJP President, was taken into preventive custody as his procession crossed the border between Uttar Pradesh and Bihar.
अक्टूबर 1990 साल 1992 में हुए निर्णायक बाबरी मस्जिद विध्वंस के 2 साल पहले की बात है। जय श्री राम के नारों के साथ हजारों की संख्या में कार सेवक और साधु संत अयोध्या के हनुमानगढ़ी की ओर बढ़ रहे थे। जैसे ही कार सेवकों का एक गुट हनुमानगढ़ी पर लगी बैरिकेडिंग के समीप पहुंचा, तो पुलिस की ओर से अंधाधुंध गोलियां चलनी शुरू हो गई। अयोध्या में निहत्थे कार सेवकों पर गोली चलाने का आदेश लखनऊ में बैठे उत्तर प्रदेश के तत्कालीन मुख्यमंत्री मुलायम सिंह यादव ने दिया था।
हमारी सरकार की पुलिस को गोली चलानी पड़ी, गोली चलानी पड़ी, गोली चलानी पड़ी।
किसी ने बाहर से पानी पानी चिल्लाया, तो छोटे वाले भाई को लगा कि शायद कोई कार सेवक है, उसे हमारी जरूरत है, और उसने गेट खोला। गेट खोलते ही उसे खींच के उसके सीने पर गोली मार दी गई, और जब वो नीचे गिरा उसे घसीटा जाने लगा। जब उसे घसीटा जाने लगा तो बड़ा भाई कूद के सामने आया कि मेरे भाई को कहाँ ले जा रहे हो। उसने जब ऐसा बोला, उसको सीधा नीचे गिरा के और उसके सर पे यहाँ 0 पॉइंट से गोली मारी। आजाद भारत में, राम के देश में, राम काज करने के लिए आए हुए बच्चों को गैर कानूनी ढंग से मारा गया।
किसने मारा?
उस समय के निवर्तमान मुख्यमंत्री का आदेश था, मुलायम सिंह का, और उन्होंने ताउम्र उस बात के लिए कभी भी माफी नहीं मांगी।
On December 6, 1992, the disputed Babri Mosque was demolished by the Karsevaks in the presence of leaders from Shiv Sena, VHP, and BJP. The destruction of the mosque triggered widespread communal riots throughout the country, resulting in the loss of at least 2,000 lives during the violence.
और जिसने मन में संकल्प किया हुआ है कि 30 अक्टूबर को वहां पर पहुंच करके कार सेवा करेंगे और मंदिर वहीं बनाएंगे, उसको कौन रोकेगा?
Coach No. S6 of Sabarmati Express carrying Karsevaks from Ayodhya to Gujarat was burnt near Godhra station. 58 people were burnt alive, leading to Gujarat riots which claimed more than 1,000 lives. In 2003, the Archaeological Survey of India, 𝗵𝗍, surveyed the disputed site and reported evidence of a significant Hindu complex beneath the mosque. However, Muslim organizations disputed these findings, leading to ongoing disagreements regarding the historical interpretation of the site. In 2010, the Allahabad High Court delivered its judgment on the 4 title suits about the dispute. The High Court ruled that the disputed land should be divided into 3 parts, 1/3 allocated to Ram Lalla, represented by the Hindu Mahasabha, 1/3 to the Islamic Waqf Board, and the remaining third to the Nirmohi Akhara. Subsequently, in December, both the Akhil Bhartiya Hindu Mahasabha and the Sunni Waqf Board approached the Supreme Court, challenging the High Court's decision. All 3 parties, the Nirmohi Akhara, Ram Lalla Virajman, and Sunni Waqf Board, appealed against the Allahabad High Court verdict. The Supreme Court stayed the 𝗵𝗍 order of splitting the disputed site in 3 parts. On November 9, 2019, a 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court issued a verdict ordering the disputed land of 2.77 acres to be transferred to a trust, to be established by the Government of India, for the construction of the Ram Janmabhoomi temple. Additionally, the court directed the government to allocate an alternative 5 acres of land at a different location to the Sunni Waqf Board for the construction of a mosque. The 5-judge bench that issued the order was led by the then Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi. Notably, he retired just 8 days after delivering the judgment on November 17. The other 4 judges on the bench were Justice 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗀, Justice 𝗑𝗵𝗫 चंद्रचूड़, Justice अशोक भूषण, and Justice S. Abdul Nazir. The trust formed for the construction of the Ram temple was named Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra. This trust comprises 15 members. On August 5, 2020, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone for the construction of the Ram temple. The Prime Minister also unveiled a plaque and released a commemorative postal stamp.
कृपया अपनी कुर्सी मंच की ओर मुंह कर लें। कुर्सी का मुंह 180 डिग्री घुमाकर मंच